Here we go, y'all. I stay here at the gas station, bro. I've been here almost every day for the past year, you guys. We're in an AMA85 now, so it goes out a lot quicker. And your boy got a new camera too, boy, so it should be looking a lot cleaner and smoother. But y'all here for this 1 year overview of me owning my CAMARO ZL1 type shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We're gonna get straight to the video. Yup, y'all know the vibes. It is Smoovelifer time. We are back with another video, guys. We are back with a banger today, y'all. How my Smoovelifer's been? Y'all been good? I've been good to you guys. You see, your boy did get a new cameraman, but I got that new Sony EV10 thing. You feel me? I needed some upgrades for the channel. You feel me? Y'all know. Yeah, y'all probably got tired of seeing that same old GoPro footage. Well, your boy still got them 3 or 4 GoPros I got on the side, but this is gonna be the main camera. And today we are gonna be talking about how my car was, how I felt, how my car did, and how my car raced, and how it is driving a CAMARO ZL1. That made no sense, my bad. Huh? Today we're gonna talk about my 1 year ownership, which I owned my ZL1 for a little over a year now, but today we're gonna talk about my 1 year ownership on my CAMARO ZL1. You feel me? It ain't always looking like this. It ain't always sound like how it sounded. It ain't always be as fast as it is right now, you guys. So we are going to start. We're gonna probably start with a little bit of driving stuff, just how it was when I first got it. You feel me? I remember the day me flying to Las Vegas to actually go buy the car, which I'm gonna tag the video up somehow, somewhere here. That was a good day in my life. It made me feel like I was moving up in life. You feel me? Picked up my dream car, which was the ZL1. It was white. I'm gonna show you guys. It used to be white, which it still is, but you feel me? The car has been wrapped in this succulent wrap that I have, but it is white, you guys. But first things first, let's talk about the outside, the exteriors of the car, and over time what happens when you are driving a car like this at high speeds. If you don't get clear bar or stuff like that to protect your paint, or a wrap like I have now to protect the paint, you could eat up your actual paint, you guys. So see, the front bumper does have rock chips, but these are rock chips through the wrap I have, you guys. So the paint's cool, the paint's protected, and you can see there's a little bit of peeling. Over time, having a wrap like this on your car, you race and stuff like that, this bumper is so intricate and crazy when it comes to the cuts and how you do it. So it's like, I understand, and the quality of this wrap isn't the best. But let's not bash the wrap. We're talking about the ZL1, you guys. So as you guys know, ZL1s come with almost a full Alcantara and leather interior. You can see they come with stock. The stock steering wheel comes Alcantara, but you see I have to re-knit mine because mine is kind of matted down to like leather. It's so sticky. But it does come with these pretty nice Recaro seats, you guys. Really nice Recaro seats in Alcantara. Got that branding right there. Big ZL1, you guys. And on the doors, the same thing. Has the same Alcantara with the red stitching. You guys. So yeah. No minor shades. But yeah, and it has the ambient lighting on the bottom with the CAMARO. And also, let's see if I can show you guys what else it comes with. Let's start it. I added the carbon fiber bits. It didn't come with this. This is all aftermarket. So, but you also have the choice. Let's straighten up the wheel actually, so I can see a little bit more. I went the wrong way. That's why it was so hard. But you also have the choice to change the lights. You can't see them. Oh, you can see the door light a little bit. You have 27, I think, options to choose from of colors. It's around here, your cup holder, and both sides of the door. But all that stuff sounds so sweet, does it not? All that stuff sounds super great. It sounds super great, but the hassle with having Alcantara for a longevity of time, when you do drive your car, when you drive it nice in your hands, you don't have gloves on your hands, you're not getting all the oil off everything, it turns to this, which I showed you guys. It turns to leather damn near. Like, maybe it might be some suede down here, but you have to re-knit this if you drive your car. I daily drive my ZL1, so of course I'm gonna get oil and that's crazy stuff on the steering wheel, but the seats kind of hold up. I clean the seats a lot, so they don't look as bad as the steering wheel. And actually, the back seats are the same way, which a lot of that would. Oh, it's a do-rag. I was looking for this do-rag actually, but I took my back seat out because I do race my car. Gives a more sporty feeling and less weight in the back type shit. Yes, sir. And also, my car isn't stock. I do have headers, but I used to have a cat delete, fully straight piped to AWE catback. I'm glad I kind of took it off because I was too loud and too ignorant. But yeah, that was one of the things that kind of, if you are into like loud cars or you in a performance modifying your car, I would just say to kind of listen to how a car that loud feels and how the drone is. It's going to be cool on the track. It's going to sound good. It's going to be faster. Either way, but that quick second, either you're roll racing, you're drag racing, or you're track racing, it's not gonna be crazy. But when you're on the highway driving, if you don't trailer your car, you guys, and you drive your car places, that drone is like insane. So I ended up putting my stock muffler back on the car. My stock muffler, the suitcase, if you can see it from the bottom. I ended up putting it back on the car, you feel me? Bro, when I say this car is still loud, which I didn't realize how loud the car was gonna be with the stock muffler. I thought it was gonna be loud, but I didn't think it was gonna be as loud as it is now. So that's why some people get like full exhaust and keep the muffler on, because it kind of tames it, but it's still wild. So this exhaust has came a long way. Like, the exhaust has came a long way, man. I got a new camera, getting used to it. This exhaust has came a long way. Like, bro, like when I first got it stock with just both cats, it sounded okay, but it was still quiet for stock. So I got a cat. So I got a I got a cat back. I got a AWE track cat back system. And when I say that was like, when I first got it, I thought it was super loud, but then I got used to it. Then I started hearing more cars with headers, and I was like, I want that noise. So, your boy, I did a cat delete. I got tired of getting my butt whooped. I did a cat delete in E30 for a tune. And when I say that was insanely loud, like, that was like stupid loud, like ear piercing. And after a while, I got tired of that, the drone, and just how loud. I got tired of scaring people at gas stations. So your boy went and got I got headers, and I put my rear suitcase back on. So let's listen to what it sounds like now, because I know you guys will probably want to hear it, because if I was watching the video, I would want to hear it. So how do you guys think that sounded though? Y'all like that? Y'all like the little gunshots and the burbles I had my tuner put in there, man? Had to beg him for it too, because he was not with it, but we made it happen. But let's go into some real stuff, because I'm sweating. Your boy is sweating. Dang, the light, come on light. I ain't that black. There we go, there we go, there we go. We boy brown skin type shit. But I do want to talk about something. Let's turn this air on. AC, haven't had an issue with it, phenomenal. Heated and cooled seats, haven't had an issue with them, phenomenal. Like, no issues whatsoever, no heated or cooled seats not working. Actually, let's turn it on right now. Let's turn it on right now. Boom. So you can click it 3 times and turn it all the way off, but this is the max thing. And my booty's getting cold already. Woo, but I want to talk to you guys about something that people have on their cars, but have they driven them? Have they driven their ZL1? And to be honest, I've driven my ZL1. Like, I bought it with 30,000 miles on it in a year. I had my car for a year in like 2 months now. I've driven my car like, this is the most I've ever driven a car at highest mileage I've ever had. It says the temperature. But this is the most I've ever driven my car. Ever. Any car I've ever had. I have 50,000 miles on my car. And I'm not afraid to say it. And the car's been keeping up well. Like, keeping up super well. I put 20,000 miles on this car in a year and some change. Well, 18,000 miles to be exact. None of my cars, my SS, I drove 12,000 miles in a year. So, bro, great car, no excuses for me, like no complaints, other than little minor stuff that, I mean, comes with when you race your car. Like servicing some seals, the thermostat going out kind of made me piss me off, but it was an easy fix. It wasn't nothing I had to go like above and beyond and spend $10,000 on a fix, so it's not that bad in my case. But driving this car 20,000 miles in the last year, damn near, having 50,000 miles on the ZL1, not a bad feeling at all. I don't feel like I have to get rid of this car. I don't feel like the car is gonna blow up. I don't feel like the transmission is gonna give out. Like, this car has done its job, what it's supposed to do. We lost a couple races, we won a lot of races. So, hey, if you're in the market for a ZL1, a 6th gen Camaro ZL1, and they're about to get discontinued, you guys. We're about to get discontinued. Like, oh my God, like, bro, what is, like, I'm trying to keep it family friendly. Like, we about to get discontinued. So it's like, I don't know what we should do. Oh, I'm screaming at y'all. Come on, man. I forgot to talk about the big red seatbelts on big red seatbelts. Hold on. Big red seatbelt. Let me put the seatbelt on. Y'all think it's joking. So y'all know it's real. So y'all know it's real. Big red seatbelt, boy. Stock. Factory. But actually, I think it's an option now because I've seen some ZL1s with black seatbelts. It looks so weird to me. They don't even match because all the red stitching. Another thing that this car is good at is, which it kind of caught me by surprise, but the speakers are pretty cool. I mean, for it to be a coupe, but I think it only has like 9 speakers in here. I could be tripping. It might be 6. One, we got a Bose there. We got another one here. They're all Bose though. It's 2. Then we got 3. We got 4. We got 5 in the back. I'm tripping. We got 5 back there. We got 6 right here. And I'm pretty sure it's another one that I'm missing. It might just be 6. Who knows? But for it to only be 6 speakers, it actually doesn't sound too bad. Like, but y'all want to hear? You want to hear that new Travis Scott? I should start doing reactions, bro. Actually, I should start doing reaction videos to music, bro. That's all I do is listen to music. Not every song.
T-time, T-time, T-time. T-time like I got a cup of this shit. T-time like golf at 1/4 Yo, is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy? I do anything I please. I feel like bitch, I'm a crow. Whoa.
Okay. That's enough. That's enough for the speakers. But you can see the Bose speaker setup is not bad, you guys. Like, it's not a big ass truck. Don't got 20 speakers, but it's not a Hellcat. Don't got 35 speakers. But for what it does, hey man, get the job done, you guys. Now it doesn't drone as loud, and over those months of me driving the car, when I say that it was like a hassle, you guys, it was so crazy. Like, when I say it like killed my eardrums, bro, like I would get out the car, my ears ringing. I already used to work on airplanes, so that tinnitus is is there. So that's tough. So we talked about the sound. We talked about if you want to modify your car like I did with headers or a catalytic or anything like that. We talked about that. We talked about the interior, how the inside of the leather is going to be crazy. Oh, not leather, but the leather and the Alcantara. The Alcantara is going to be the hardest part to uphold for that long of a time and keep it nice and not sticky and raunchy like my steering wheel is right now. Most ZL1 owners will tell you that, bro. It's hard to keep that steering wheel like in impeccable condition. And yeah, if you did buy a ZL1 and you've been owning it, you would know that those stock tires that you have, those Eagle F1, what's those supercar 3s, I think, was come stock on these, and a ZL1 one of these, or they get like a better R compound on one of these, I think. But those tires are trash. So you're gonna need to, if you race your car and you want to hook, if you want to hook on like lower rolls and even dig race the car, I would try to investing in a better tire and not keep the stock ones. Like me, my fronts and my rears are gone. Like, I don't even reorder those. I have Michelin all seasons in the front from if it gets too cold. What are these? Yeah, all season Pilot Sport all season type, just in the front, and in the back is where the party is. I got Toyo R888Rs. Now these are a little on the expensive side. You don't have to get R888Rs. Like, my car makes mid to upper 600 wheel mix, like in this from 660 to I would say 670 range. Honestly, that could be a little high, could be a little low. I haven't downloaded it officially on with everything on the car right now. So you don't need an R888R, but a Toyo R2, Netto R2s, but those are on back order. So honestly, that's gonna be hard to get that one. Oh, my bad. Netto 55555 R2s are on back order. So that's kind of why I went with a Toyo, which the Toyo's hook, they just are super loud. So I wouldn't say get the Toyos as your first option unless you're pushing that power and you wanted the hook and you want a nice looking tire. Like, to me, this is a great looking tire. Like, that is a great looking tire, you guys. Like, super great. So if you are gonna race your car, after a couple times you trying to race it, and then you wanna see how you match up against the Hellcats and all that stuff, the Hellcats, the GT500s, and all the boosted Mustangs and all the Vets and the Z06s and all that, you're gonna realize when you get to low roads, you're gonna be spinning so much, and you really get the best of your power out when you race to turn traction all the way up, because it's not gonna limit the throttle response. It's not gonna limit how much power you're sending to the rear wheels. You feel me? So after a year, you might figure out that you're gonna need tires. You're not gonna like loud noises. That's the two things I mainly talked about in the interior. See, my interior kind of got a little mad, like I said earlier, but I want to get into like my 1 year ownership of my ZL1 and the stuff that I went through, and just like the things that probably most ZL1s are gonna go through. First of all, if you're into ZL1s, they did have oil pump issues from the 2017 to early 2018 models. I have a late 2018 model, and I don't want to jinx myself, you guys, but so far it's been doing good. It's been doing pretty well. No complaints, no issues so far. Watch this gentleman in his motorcycle go by. But so far, no complaints with my oil pump. Let's not jinx myself though. But the car has been sitting pretty, but that's one thing that ZL1s do have. And after, I think in that little time span of you owning it, you will see that your oil pressure will probably start dropping and issues will really start to show. But so far so good. No issues even with my car being like slightly modified. A little bit more than slightly, but not too crazy, you guys. I feel like I'm rambling. And also, with the ZL1s, since me putting the headers in and me racing a lot and all that stuff, I've had to replace the axle seal. I've had to, of course, oil changes. I do oil changes all the time. I have not had any transmission issues, you guys. Which this 10-speed does a good job. It's not like the 8-speed. It doesn't shudder. It doesn't do all the shaking stuff. The 10-speed is the superior transmission that Chevy has put out. And Ford also. I'm not gonna hate on the Ford. And Ford also. The Ford guys get the superior 10-speed also. But the difference between our 10-speed, the difference between our 10-speed and the Mustang 10-speed is the Mustang 10-speed is a 10R80 and ours is a 10L90, so ours is beefed up more because of course ZL1s make a lot more power than stock 5.0s from a factory. But we're gonna get them Mustang boys out of here. Man, we ain't gonna talk about no Mustang boys while we're in here talking about big Chevy, big ZL1, big Shigo. So first things first, let's go ahead and pop this hood for you guys. Hot up under here. It's hot up under here, you guys. 1 year ownership. So the issues I've had with this car, other than me having to change some axle seals, just do oil changes all the time because I race a lot, I did get a misfire with my car. Actually, when I was out of town at school, I shouldn't even drove this car down there, but if you see, it's only one black spark plug wire. That's when I got a misfire on, and also I had to replace it, and I never ever bought another red one because I guess it burnt on the header, which that's a normal thing for if you don't have your stuff like completely booted off or you have your header ceramic coated. That happens. But I was thinking I dropped a valve, like a lift, or I thought my car was like, because it was like shaking and it was beeping, it was showing misfire, and then the car was doing loud ass pop, something, and it's something serious, but ended up just being a spark plug wire, which thank God that was all. So that's what I went through with having a slightly modified ZL1. No issues with the blower, no issues with the intake, no issues really with anything else other than like, ooh, man, one thing that sent me, I was ready to sell this car. I was ready to get rid of this car, you guys. One thing that really made me mad was I replaced the thermostat with an OEM thermostat. Listen to this. I replaced it with an OEM thermostat. And after a month of driving the car, and I went racing like for the first time for real in E85 in a while. Yeah, my car's in E85 if I didn't tell you guys. It overheated. Went into lit mode, it overheated. What else? It didn't, the transmission wouldn't shift, which is lit mode. The car wouldn't really start, and if I did, it would go and shake, and I'm thinking I'm messing the insides of my stuff up. I'm thinking, dang, did I warp ahead? Like, what did I do to, but it was a thermostat. And we kind of came down to that because my coolant temp gauge was going up and down. It wasn't staying consistent. It was, and then when my car overheated, it like went back to being in the range of the temperature like as soon as possible. So I know the car was not really overheating. So we went and got a K-Tech 160 thermostat, and that fixed my problem. So if you are a ZL1 owner and you race and you want to go fast, or you're planning on building your car, get that K-Tech 160. Cause that saved, bro. I was ready to get rid of this. I was ready to get rid of Chico. I'm sorry you gotta hear this, baby, but I was ready to get rid of you because of that system. I said system, because of that problem. So after the thermostat, we've been kosher, we've been fine, no issues, no problems. She's been running fine. We've been whooping some butt though. We've been whooping some butt, you guys. We've been spanking up a couple folks that didn't think we was gonna spank that butt, but we've been getting them. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. I probably did a lot of rambling about stuff that you probably didn't know about, or did know about, or probably didn't care. But guess what? I put this shoulder up. Nah, that's an old costume. Put this shoulder up, and because I don't care. But boy, my nose is running on a hot day. That's how you know it's hot outside. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Hope you guys got help if you needed it. Want to know what it's like doing owning a CAMARO ZL1. It's been holding up pretty fine, no issues whatsoever. That would make me want to get rid of this car anymore, because we had some, but they kind of came and left. Yeah. So if you're new, go subscribe to the channel, join the Smoovelifer gang, hit that sub button and that bell to get notification when I drop videos, because we do have a new camera now, you guys, a new camera. So we're gonna get a little bit more exquisite, a little more vlogging outside. Camera kind of gives me a little bit more confidence, I ain't gonna lie, you guys. But y'all know the vibes, man. Smoovelifer is out.